Hello, you all are welcome in this class. As you can see, today we are going to study about the structure and working of human eye. So, my dear students, eyes are sensory organs. We have five sense organs, and out of them, eyes are important, very important sensory organs. They allow us to see things present in the environment. Eyes helps us to see the things or the objects around us. With the help of eyes, we can see the objects. Now, the eyes absorb the light rays and form a visual image and transform this information of the image to the brain. It means when light rays from other objects enters into our eyes, the eyes forms its real image. Our eyes forms real image inside it, and this image, the information of this image is sent to the brain, and brain recognize the image. Now, the eye has a spherical structure which is called the eyeball. Our eye is in the shape of a sphere. As a whole, it is called eyeballs. As the term suggests, the ball-like structure of eye. The eyeballs are attached in the eye socket and various muscles are connected to them called the eye muscles. These are the muscles allow the movement of the eyeballs. So, as the paragraph says, eyeball is fitted in the bony socket in your skull, and the whole eyeball is connected with several muscles. These muscles controls the movement of eyeball. When you see here and there, you can observe the movement of your eyeballs, and this movement is controlled by eye muscles. Now, the eyes are protected with eyelids. Eyelids are the coverings which protects our eye. They prevents an excess of light and dust to enter into the eyes and therefore save the eyes from any outer objects. You can feel a reflex action when any object moves towards your eye. Eyelids get shut. Eyelids खुद से बंद हो जाते हैं जब कोई हार्मफुल ऑब्जेक्ट आपकी आंखों की तरफ बढ़ता है या बढ़ता हुआ दिखता है. If we describe the structure of eyeball, the front upper layer is called cornea. The front upper layer of eyeball is called cornea. It is a transparent covering present on the outer side of the eyes. It consists of 6 layers. Cornea is formed by 6 thin layers and transparent. These layers are transparent. Tear fluid covers cornea and protects the eye. A type of fluid which also forms your tears. This liquid or this fluid covers thin film or thin layer of liquid covers your eye. Your eyelid along with this liquid acts as a wiper. This wiper removes dust or removes dirt. Iris, it is a dark colored muscular structure present in the center of the cornea. The iris consists of a small opening called pupil through which the light enters into the eye. Means light passes through cornea and enters into the eyeball, inside the eyeball through the opening present in iris. This opening is called pupil. The iris has colorful pigments like grey, blue, black, green, brown, etc. And these colorful pigments decides the color of eye. The amount of light that enters in the eye is controlled by the iris, as we have seen, along with pupil also. Pupil is the opening in the iris. So iris controls the size of pupil, and by which amount of light entering into the eye is controlled. In other words, iris controls the size of pupil, yes, and by this way it also controls the amount of light entering into the eye. Now, after passing the light through the opening in the iris, that is pupil, it passes through the lens, which is also called eye lens. Eye lens is like a sphere of liquid present inside the eye. The eye lens is located behind the pupil, which helps in the formation of an image in the eye. Here it is written, it is like a sphere, but you have to note it down that the shape of this eye lens is just similar to a lens, and it can be changed also. Its thickness, the thickness of lens can be changed with the help of ciliary muscles. These are the muscles which holds the eye lens at its place and also controls the shape of the lens. Now, after passing through the lens, the light rays falls on the retina, and with the help of eye lens we get a real image on the retina of the objects which are in front of eye, or from which the light is sent to our eyes. So retina is the layer located behind the lens at the back of the eye. It can be considered as back wall, back portion of the eyeball. The eye lens focuses the light that enters into the eye over the retina. Hence, a real image forms on the retina. The retina consists of different nerve cells that perform different tasks. Means, simply these nerve cells are responsible to collect the information of the image forming on the retina, and these informations are sent to the brain in the form of electric signal. It is written, they then transform the information into an electrical impulse, and these electrical impulses are sent to the brain via the optic nerves. Two types of vision cells in the retina are, means there are two types of cells, rod and cones. Rod cells are just in the shape of chopsticks. Chopsticks, you know. By the help of it, Chinese eats noodles or rice also. Yes, Chinese are trained to eat rice with the help of chopsticks. So the shape of cell, light receptors or rods, they get activated in darkness or dim light. Means rod cells are responsible for vision in dim light. You can see. Another type of shell, another shape of shell is cones. These are cone shaped. They react to bright light and therefore sense colors in an object. It is a matter of common experience that you get correct sense of color in bright light only. You cannot observe the color perfectly in dim light. So cones, which are only responsible for vision in bright light, and response of color is due to these cones. So dear students, these were some basic parts of human eye. Now there is an important part on the retina which is also called blind spot. There is a point in the eye over the retina located at the junction of retina and the optic nerve, where no sensory cells are present. Means this is the part from where optic nerves leaves the retina. Optic nerves comes out from the retina, and at this point or this site there is no optic nerves. So this spot is called the blind spot because it does not support any kind of vision. That is, the image formed on the blind spot cannot be seen to us, or its information cannot be sent to the brain. So I hope you have clear idea about the different parts of the function, different parts and their functions of your eye, that is human eye. These are enough for today's class. In next class we will learn something new, something more about light. Till then, goodbye.